Hello everyone and welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. I didn't really say anything about doing Vlogmas anywhere. And I know some of you are probably like, JC, you don't even post videos consistently, so how the heck are you gonna do Vlogmas? Good question. Zak and I, for those of you who don't know, Zak is my husband. We have been talking lately because I was really bad at posting YouTube videos consistently for a long time. Like, I think the last video I posted was probably a couple of months ago. I think it was my mom. But I've been really wanting to come back to YouTube, and I really wanted to find a way to be able to get into YouTube consistently. And I think Vlogmas would probably be a really good way to do that, just because it does consist of posting a video every day and it does take commitment, and I think that's what it's gonna take to get me into wanting, not to wanting because I always really want to post videos. Like, I'll pick up the camera and I'll start vlogging and then I just won't pick it up for the rest of the day, and I don't know why. Sometimes I just forget that I'm supposed to be vlogging, or I'll forget that I decided to vlog that day, whatever it may be. But I think Vlogmas will really get me into the drive that I need in order to consistently post videos. So I'm really excited to do it for you guys, and I'm really excited to be announcing it. I posted a poll on Twitter the other day that asked if people would actually watch if I came back and did YouTube again. I didn't say anything about really doing Vlogmas. The only person I've really mentioned it to is Zak. But yeah, I'm really excited to be doing it, and I have a lot of fun stuff planned for you guys, so I hope that you guys stick around. But for today, I think what I'm going to do is the 30 random questions about me tag, just so if there are any new viewers, welcome. Go ahead and please hit that subscribe button down below if you're enjoying. But just so anybody who may be new will get to know me a little bit, I would go grab Zak and introduce him to you guys as well, but he's playing video games. You may hear him a little bit in the background, on and off. I think he's playing Smite on Xbox. I closed the office door, so you may not hear him, but I would go grab him, but I don't want to interrupt him. He will be in some of the upcoming videos, so keep an eye out for that. But without further ado, let's get started. Okay, question number 1. What is your middle name? My middle name is Kate. It is kind of a combination of both of my grandma's names. It's basically just both of their names but shortened. That's all there really is to it. It's spelled the standard K-A-T-E. But yeah, it's not that exciting, sorry. Question number 2. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is gray. And for those of you who say gray is a hue or shade and not a color, it is still a color. I don't care what you say, it's still a color. It's always been my favorite color. I really like that it's just like a neutral color. It goes with a lot. Most of the clothes that I have are gray, black, or white. Aside from the sweater, it's got cats all over it for Christmas. But yeah, let's move on. Question number 3. How tall are you? I am 5'2". I'm pretty short. I'm not like an average height for my age. I'm actually the shortest person on Zak's side of the family, including all of the younger kids who are down to as low as the age of 13, with the exception of his younger cousin, who is about. He's only got about 6 inches until he's taller than me, but me, Zach's sister, and his sister-in-law are all within an inch of each other, but I fall the shortest. So it's not a bad thing. I don't mind being short. I just have some trouble reaching things, and that's okay. Question number 4, cats or dogs? I definitely prefer dogs. I'm allergic to cats. I can't be around them too much. If I touch them and then touch my eyes, then I'm gonna get really puffy and my eyes are gonna water, my nose is gonna get all clogged, and it's just not a pretty sight. We do have a cat. I try not to interact with her too much. Her name is Demi. We adopted her from the Humane Society about 2 years ago. I would show you guys her, but she's in trouble right now because she knocked over the Christmas tree a little bit earlier, and I will go ahead and insert a picture of that now. I was really angry with her, and I'm still pretty angry with her, so she is locked in the office with Zach until further notice, or until I'm done filming, because she likes to be whoever is closest to the ground. And I'm sitting on the floor right now, so you guys are able to see the Christmas tree, and I just thought that this background looked the best aside from that black wire right here. It is our cable wire, and it comes through the window, and there was no physical possible way for me to hide it, so yikes. Question number 5, funniest moment through school. I don't really know that I have a funniest moment. I got out of high school about 4 years ago. I'm 21, so I don't really, it's not that I don't remember a whole lot, it's just kind of just like, it's a time in my life that I just kind of went through. I wasn't a partier, I didn't go out and do much. I had a couple of friends that would come over to my house and hang out on the weekends, and that was pretty much it. But I don't really know that there was a funniest moment. Question number 6, who is your best friend? I'm gonna be cheesy and say Zach, my husband. He's great, I love him a lot. I don't know what I would do without him. If that's not acceptable, I wish I could say Anna Kendrick, but I don't know her. The only way I know her is just by reading her tweets and watching movies that she's in. But I wish I did know her. Question number 7, what countries have you visited? Just the USA, and that's it. One of my friends and I, she's actually one of my best friends, her name is Katie. Her and I are in the process of planning a trip for next year. We're thinking about going to London, but we kind of are maybe thinking that we would rather go somewhere warm as opposed to London, because we'll be going in December and it will be really cold. And we're thinking that we would like to get away from the cold. So hopefully next year I'll be getting out of the country, but we'll see. Zach, on the other hand, has been to Canada and Ireland, and I think that's about it as far as different countries go for him. Question number 8, are you / have you ever been to college? I'm in college. I am a sophomore. I'm a radiology student. For those of you who don't know what that means, basically it's kind of like an x-ray tech, but if there are patients that do end up having cancer or something like that, something along those lines, I would also be kind of writing up a radiation plan for them to try to heal them and get better. And so far I really love it. I'm really interested in the human body, and that's kind of what brought me towards radiology. I would love to be a surgeon, but I don't have the motivation to be in school for that long, if I'm being honest. So radiology it is. Question number 9. What was your worst and your favorite subject in high school? My worst subject was probably history. It doesn't really interest me all that much. I don't really care to learn about it. I got pretty good grades throughout high school, so it wasn't necessarily my worst subject because I got pretty much A's and B's in all of my classes. It's just the one that didn't really interest me the most. As far as my favorite subject goes, that would probably have been any type of math class or art classes. I really enjoyed my algebra classes, but I also took a lot of acting classes through high school, and I loved those as well. Question number 10. What is your favorite drink? Definitely coffee. It is what fuels me in the morning and throughout the day. I work at a desk and I get really tired throughout the day, so I probably drink close to 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day, which is not healthy for you, but it's kind of what stops me from falling asleep at my desk. So, gotta do what you gotta do. Question number 11. What is your favorite animal? My favorite animal would probably be an elephant. I have always really liked them. I just think they're adorable, and I would love to be able to assist in saving them and being able to, it sounds weird, but I'd love to hang out with some elephants, you know, it'd be great. But definitely an elephant. If I had to pick like a house animal, it would definitely be some type of dog. I really love like labs and golden retrievers and pit bulls and Rottweilers. I'm not really a small dog person, but any type of big dog really I would love to have. Question number 12. What is your favorite perfume? I don't really have a favorite. I have a few that I go through and just kind of mix up throughout the week just so I don't always smell exactly the same. My favorite scents would probably be like anything fruity. I really like the smell of coconuts, which I don't really think is fruity necessarily. I really like tropical scents. I don't really care for like outdoorsy scents, if that makes sense. Like I don't really care for like the balsam scents. I guess that's not really in a perfume though. I don't really like strong scents either though. I'm very prone to migraines. I get them very easily, so anything that's really strong scented is almost guaranteed to give me a migraine, so I'm probably not going to enjoy any type of perfume that's gonna be really strongly scented, that I'm gonna be consistently smelling. Like, I know you smell perfume all throughout the day, but anything that's gonna be super strong, you know what I mean. Question number 13. Tea or coffee? I personally really like both. I could definitely split them up between morning and night. I drink a lot of coffee in the morning and I drink tea almost every night. And I really like a lot of different flavors of tea. I really like Earl Grey tea. I like green tea. If you would count Arizona green tea, I really like that too. Question number 14. What would you or have you named your children? I don't have any children yet. I do want children. Zach also wants children. We do have a couple of names picked out as far as when we do have kids. Ultimately, I would like at least one girl and one boy. I feel like that's how it is for pretty much everybody, but the name we have picked out for a girl is Aria Rose, and for a boy, I really like Carter James. I don't know how Zach feels about that. I think he likes Carter, but the only thing he really wanted to say in for when we had kids was the girl's name, and he really liked the name Aria. It's been one of my favorite names my whole life, and it's always been a name that I've said I'm gonna name my kids when I have one, when I have a girl, more or less. So I really hope I do have a girl someday. If not, I won't be all that upset. I can't control what happens. So, question number 15. What sports have you played? I didn't really play sports through high school or middle school or anything like that. As far as sports that I've played, like not on a team, I've played volleyball. Every year my family does cookouts and we always play like a family volleyball game or games, just depending. I've played kickball, I've played Red Rover, if you would call that a sport. I've played baseball, soccer, I've thrown a football, I've never played football. I'm really bad at throwing footballs and I don't like to be tackled, so I'm gonna pass on that one, but I have played several sports. Question number 16. What is your favorite book? My favorite book is definitely The Perks of Being a Wallflower. That's also my favorite movie. I just think it has a very strong message to it, and it's always been one of my favorite books ever since it came out, and it's definitely something that I would recommend reading to anybody. Question number 17. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? This is a hard question. Not because I don't have favorite YouTubers, it's because I have so many. But to name a few, Our Family Nest, Family Fizz, Charles Trippy or CTFxC, Emma and Ellie, KKandbabyJ, OK Baby, if you guys are interested, britneyandbaby, 2011 Teenage Mom. If any of you guys are interested in checking these guys out, I will link them all down below in the order that I listed them in, but check out the description if you would like to check any of them out. I definitely would say to go check them out because all of them are vloggers and they're all super awesome and all of their vlogs seem really amazing, and they're kind of like, they definitely played a part in me wanting to do YouTube, so I definitely say check them out. Question number 18. What is your favorite movie? I already answered this question along with the favorite book question. I think it was question number 16. Definitely Perks of Being a Wallflower. The only thing that could make that movie better is if Anna Kendrick were in it, but she's not, and there's no changing that, and that's okay because it's still an amazing movie. Question number 19. Are you single or taken? I'm taken. I'm married. I got married on August 5th of this year, so almost 4 months ago. It definitely, I'm sure anybody who is newly married, it definitely was the best day of my life, and I would do it over and over again if I could, but like marrying the same person. Actually, let me go see if Zach is available to come say hi really quick. Okay guys, this is Zach. This is my husband. Like I said just a moment ago, we've been married for almost 4 months now. It'll be 4 months on the 5th. Do you have anything you want to say to YouTube?
What's hanging?
He will definitely be in more videos coming up here in the near future. I have a couple of really fun videos planned for us. There are some challenges that we're going to do. There's a tag that we're going to do together. But yeah. Question number 20. What is your ideal first date? I'm really basic in this sense. I really just like to go out to dinner and a movie. Zach and I go on a lot of dates like that, and a lot of the time we'll just rent a bunch of movies on like the Apple TV or on the Xbox, and we'll just watch movies at home, and we'll get takeout or something like that, but definitely just dinner and a movie. Something super simple, not something like too fancy or anything like that. Question number 21. How many boyfriends or girlfriends have you had? If you're talking like serious relationships, just 2, just Zach and obviously an ex-boyfriend that I dated a long time ago. Zach and I have been together for almost 3 years now, so back way before that. But If you're talking just like boyfriends in general, like the silly like middle school relationship type thing, I would say probably 5 or 6. I was content with being by myself, but before Zach I was in a prior relationship for about 3 years, but yeah, I'm definitely happy and content with where I'm at now, and I wouldn't give Zach up for the world. So also, I do apologize if you guys think my voice sounds weird. I have been getting over a cold this past week, and talking as much as I have today is kind of like bringing it back. It's not bringing the cold back, but it's making my voice go away a little bit, so I do apologize for that. Hopefully it does not sound like this in any of the upcoming Vlogmas videos, but I do apologize for what it sounds like today because it's bothering me, so I know it's probably gonna bother you guys. Question number 22. What is your favorite childhood memory? My favorite childhood memory is definitely going on vacation with my parents and my siblings when I was younger. Every year from the beginning of my life, from when I was like 3 months old, my parents and I would always go and rent a cabin with my siblings, and we would just stay for a week, and we would go swimming in Lake Michigan, and there are just so many memories that I have just from every year of going up on vacation with them. And to this day, we still, like, my parents will still go every year, and Zach's family actually lives where we vacation, so every time they go, we go too, and even though we stay in different places, we still make all kinds of fun memories. So that definitely would be number 1 as far as my favorite childhood memory. Question number 23. Do you speak any other languages? English is definitely my primary language. I speak a little bit of Spanish, but other than that, I don't speak any other language. I would love to learn multiple languages throughout my lifetime. I'd really like to learn Finnish. I'd love to learn German. I definitely want to finish up Spanish and French, and there are just, the possibilities are endless when it comes to languages, but for now, the only one I really speak is English. Question number 24. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do have many siblings. I have 2 biological sisters, and then I have 2 brothers that are basically stepbrothers to me. My mom has a boyfriend, but he's been in my life for many years now, and even though they're not married, I do consider his 2 sons my brothers. So 2 stepbrothers, and then I have Zach's 2 siblings as siblings-in-law, and then his brother is also married, so I consider his sister-in-law my sister-in-law, and then my sister actually just got engaged yesterday. I'm so excited for her, and her now fiance I have considered a brother since the very, like, a year into their relationship, you just knew. So if you added all of them together, that would be, 1 second, that would be 8 siblings. If you, I love it when my camera stops recording. That would be 8 siblings if you considered all of the in-laws and everything like that, which I definitely do. I feel like they're my own siblings, and I feel like I've known them my whole life, so I definitely would consider them biological siblings if I could. Question number 25. How would you describe your fashion sense? My fashion sense is definitely very basic. From day to day, I pretty much will just wear like jeans and a t-shirt, or jeans and a shirt with a cardigan or a hoodie or something like that. But definitely very basic. As I stated earlier in this video, my favorite color is gray, so usually it will consist of like jeans or leggings and like a gray hoodie or a gray t-shirt or a gray long sleeve t-shirt, whichever, but definitely very basic as far as my fashion sense goes. Question number 26. What is your favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant is Olive Garden. Zach actually hates Italian food, but it is some of my favorite. I always would pick to go there if it was my option, but since Zach does not care for it all that much, we don't really go there all that often unless his mom is in town. And in that case, it's her favorite restaurant as well, so we almost always end up going there when she comes to see us, and so I really love when that happens. Question number 27. What are some of your favorite TV shows? My number one favorite TV show is definitely Grey's Anatomy. I have watched it multiple times and I love it, and I never get tired of watching it. Every time I rewatch it, it's always as good as the first time. So Grey's Anatomy definitely is my favorite. As far as some other TV shows that I watch watch Atypical. I think that's a Netflix TV show. I watch like Cake Boss and The Little Couple, Dance Moms. We watch a lot of ridiculousness. My least favorite TV shows are like all the crime shows, like NCIS, CSI, Criminal Minds. They scare me, so you will never catch me watching those shows. Question number 28, PC or Mac? I really like both. It depends on what it's being used for. If I had to pick one for gaming, it would definitely be PC, because there are just so many different builds that you can do with a PC and there's just so many different things that you can do with them. As far as like editing and schoolwork goes, I definitely would pick Mac just for the software that's on them for editing. I prefer like iMovie and Final Cut for editing, but as far as schoolwork goes, I just like the simplicity of a Mac for schoolwork, and I like the layout and the design of it as well. Question number 29. What kind of phone do you have? I have an iPhone 10. I just got it like a week after it was released. It was shipped to me. I love it. It's like my child. I would be devastated if anything happened to it. I have it in silver. I think there was another part to this question, and I think it was like Team iPhone or Team Android or something like that. But I am definitely Team iPhone. I've had Android in the past, and I liked it. It wasn't terrible. I just wasn't a huge fan of the software on it. As I was saying before my camera cut off on me, I just really like the simplicity of the iPhone, and I really like the software on it, and I like the apps, and I like the way the text messaging is. And that's just, I just didn't really like that about Android. I don't have anything against Android. I don't have anything against anybody who uses Android. That's all you, whatever you prefer, but I definitely myself prefer iPhone. And last but not least, question number 30. Tell us one of your bad habits. One of my bad habits is definitely saying I'm sorry too much. I do it at everything, even if it's like a little tiny mistake that probably nobody else noticed. I'll just, all the time, I'm just like, I'm sorry, and Zach gets irritated when I say it too much, and I will sometimes get irritated with myself because I know I don't have to say it as often as I do, but I just do. But saying I'm sorry is definitely my worst bad habit. Alright guys, so that is going to conclude the first Vlogmas video of December. For those of you who don't know what Vlogmas is, it's basically vlog every day in December up until Christmas. It doesn't have to be vlogs, it can be like tags like what I did today, it can be challenges, it can be definitely vlogs if that's what you're into. I know that I will for sure be vlogging. I love vlogging. And I'm really excited to share my Vlogmas with you guys, and I hope that you continue watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like And please go ahead and subscribe if you want. It's up to you. I can't force you to do anything. I'm just on the other end of the camera. So, but I really do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed. If you do have any suggestions for what you would like for me and Zach to do over Vlogmas, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below, or even if it's not regarding Vlogmas, go ahead and leave us a comment as far as what you would like us to do in the future. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching.